Hi everyone, welcome back to QloudHost, your go-to channel for all things hosting and tech. If you're passionate about creating a file-sharing platform or just curious about how it all works, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're diving into an exciting topic that could open doors to your very own successful online venture. Have you ever wondered how those big file-sharing websites work? You know, the ones we all use every day? The technology behind them is pretty fascinating. Or maybe you're already dreaming of hosting one yourself but don't know where to start. Don't worry, I've got you covered. We're going to unpack the whole thing step by step so you'll have all the knowledge to get your own platform up and running. So, grab your notepad or just sit back and enjoy as we explore how to host a file-sharing website, step by step. Alright, so before we jump into the nitty-gritty of hosting, servers, and bandwidth, we need to take a step back and really define what we're trying to build here. Think of it like this. You wouldn't start building a house without a blueprint, right? The first thing to ask yourself is, what kind of file-sharing website do you envision? Are you thinking personal use? Something to easily share photos and videos with family and friends? Or maybe you're picturing a platform for your business, a secure way to share documents with clients and collaborate with your team. Maybe you're going even bigger, a public platform for a specific community, like artists sharing their portfolios or musicians sharing their tracks. Each of these scenarios will have different needs and requirements. Knowing your purpose from the get-go is going to make all the difference in figuring out the kind of hosting and features you'll need to make it a reality. For example, a personal file-sharing site for a small group won't need the same horsepower as a public platform with thousands of users. And a business handling sensitive client data will prioritize security and privacy above all else. So take some time to really flesh out your vision. What types of files will you be sharing? How many users do you anticipate? What are your must-have features? Once you have a clear picture of what you're aiming for, you can start building the perfect platform to support it. Trust me, taking the time to define your project now will save you a lot of headaches down the road. Okay, so you've got your purpose locked in. Nice work. Now let's talk about your website's identity. Just like any brand or business, your file-sharing platform needs a name, and more importantly, a domain name. This is your digital address, the .com or .net, .org, you get the idea, that people will type in to find you. When it comes to choosing a domain name, you want something that's easy to remember, catchy, and relevant to your niche. If your platform is focused on sharing music, for instance, you'll want a domain name that reflects that. Now, once you've secured that perfect domain name, it's time to talk design. Think of your website's design as its curb appeal. A cluttered, confusing interface is like walking into a messy room. Not exactly inviting, right? You want your users to have a smooth, intuitive experience. A clean, user-friendly interface is key to retaining visitors and encouraging them to actually use your platform. And it's not just about aesthetics, it's about functionality too. Easy navigation, clear call to actions, and a logical layout will make all the difference in how people perceive and interact with your site. Remember, a well-designed website builds trust and credibility, which is especially important when you're dealing with something as personal as file sharing. Alright, so we've covered the what and the who of your file-sharing website. Now, let's talk about the where, as in, where is all this data going to live? This is where hosting comes in, and let me tell you, it's a game changer. Think of hosting like the foundation of your house. You can have the most beautiful design and the clearest purpose, but without a solid foundation, it's all going to crumble. File-sharing websites especially require powerful and reliable hosting, and there are a few reasons for that. First off, they're dealing with high traffic volumes. You'll have multiple users uploading, downloading, and accessing files simultaneously. A weak hosting plan will lead to slow speeds, frustrating lag, and potentially even crashes. Not a good look, especially if you're trying to build a reputation for reliability. Second, file-sharing platforms handle large amounts of data. We're talking gigabytes, terabytes, even petabytes of information. Your hosting needs to have the capacity to store all that data securely and efficiently. And finally, security is absolutely paramount. These are people's files we're talking about, potentially sensitive information. You need a hosting provider that takes security seriously, with features like SSL certificates, malware protection, and regular backups. Okay, so you're convinced about the importance of good hosting? Awesome. Now let's talk specifics. When you're shopping around for a hosting provider, especially for a file-sharing website, there are some key features you need to keep your eye on. First up, storage capacity. As we talked about earlier, file sharing equals large amounts of data. Make sure your hosting plan offers ample storage space to accommodate your needs, both now and in the future as your platform grows. Don't get caught having to upgrade your plan every other month because you've hit your storage limit. Next, bandwidth. Think of bandwidth like the size of the pipeline that carries your data. High bandwidth means faster upload and download speeds, which is essential for a smooth user experience. Nobody wants to wait hours for a file to download, right? Now let's talk security. This should be non-negotiable. Look for a hosting provider that offers robust security features like SSL certificates, which encrypt the connection between your website and your users' browsers. Malware protection is also crucial to prevent any malicious software from infiltrating your server and compromising your data. And finally, scalability. The beauty of a successful platform is that it grows, but with growth comes the need for more resources. Your hosting plan should be able to scale with your website as your traffic and storage needs increase. Choose a provider that offers flexible plans and can accommodate your future growth without any hiccups. And there you have it, folks. That's how you can host your very own file-sharing website. From understanding your needs to choosing the right hosting provider, I hope this video has made the process clear and achievable. Remember, building a successful platform takes time and effort, but with the right tools and information, you can absolutely make it happen. If you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends who might be interested in this kind of stuff, and don't forget to subscribe to QloudHost for more informative content like this. We're all about empowering you guys with the knowledge to navigate the world of tech. Have questions or suggestions for future topics? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, happy hosting and take care.